stream right quick. And the topic and today's oh my god, this bullshit. All right. So the topic in today's stream would be the so-called hate that people supposed to have for Errol Spence, which is not true. I can make an argument that most of the hate has been towards Terrence Crawford. And like I said, at the end of the day, whoever wins this fight will, to me, be the number one best fighter on the planet. Like I said, it's still some hurdles that, both teams are going to have to try to jump over or basically try to find some common ground. As far as the money, as far as the money go, as far as the money go, um, it got to be 50-50 because I can debunk that Errol Spence being a big draw stuff because that ain't really true based off the fact that I was in attendance at the fight. And then as far as the pay-per-view numbers go, I'm not even gonna speak on that. But it's always been this thing where if you criticize Errol Spence any type of way, even if you give him a critique, that's just where you break down something in his fight that you didn't like, which could possibly be taken advantage of by, you know, opponent, then they try to bully you and all that stuff. And like I then told the Errol Spence cult, they can't bully me. I can't be bullied because I walk these streets. At the end of the day, everybody talking about he's such a big draw. He couldn't even sell out his own hometown for Ugas. The whole top section was closed down, and you got 39,000. You couldn't even get an even 40. So that's for the people that be thinking that they can come on my channel and try to bully me like I'm supposed to be scared or something. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even get 40,000 on the dot in your hometown, and you was selling tickets for $35. Canelo got 70,000 up in Cowboy Stadium, and he ain't even from Dallas. He from Mexico. So what does that say? What does that say about the black fan base? It was people that live in Dallas that didn't even take their ass to the fight that got YouTube channels. So I'm just saying, don't play with me. Don't play with me. For the past few years, I had people that was trying to, basically put out dirt on Terrence Crawford. You had midgets trying to say, "Oh man, I got this. You should put it on your channel," trying to manipulate me. But at the end of the day, like I told them from the gate, like I told the midget, you not smart enough, dude. You're not smart enough. But that's been a conspiracy, or should I say that's been the goal by, the Errol Spence Colts. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a few of them. It's a few of them on YouTube. Couple, you know what I'm saying? And it's that have different Errol Spence Colts. And I don't cult follow any boxer, but you had a couple of dudes that was trying to run this smear campaign against Terrence Crawford. And what it is, they mad because I debunked all that stuff about, Terrence Crawford don't talk to black media and all that kind of stuff. Well, that's been debunked, and that's why I put out that video a few days ago of him in the Bay Area, because it needed to get done. So, well, hey, Chris, you proving my point. Look at you. You getting upset. You just proved my see this dude, Chris Smith, he just proved my point. We not talking about Terrence Crawford ticket sales. We talking about Errol Spence. So go cry somewhere else, dude. Don't come like I told you. What part you don't understand that you can't bully me? I said what I said. I meant it, and there ain't nothing you could do about it. If you upset, go take your ass somewhere else. You is getting upset. I mean, we ain't talking about Terrence Crawford's numbers. Terrence Crawford is sold out Lincoln, Nebraska. He sold out Omaha, Nebraska. He sold out. He sold out the Mandalay Bay. So just stop it. Terrence Crawford, every time he fought on ESPN, he had the highest viewership. Those are facts. So don't come on here thinking you finna steamroll, because you can't. You will get rolled. And I'm just saying, I came with facts. Yeah, I am a Libra. My birthday is one day after Terrence Crawford. No, I'm just saying. So I had to do a lot of debunking what a lot of people was putting out about Terrence Crawford. It's funny, and I'm gonna say this right quick. It's funny that people want to play that black card stuff when it comes to Terrence Crawford, but then you got people celebrating, people making an appearance on the show of a dude who's a known racist. So, like I said, I just sit back and watch and observe and take notes, and I use them later on. But that's what this has been all about, to try to demean Terrence Crawford to boost up Errol Spence. And like I said, when it comes to the fight got to be 50-50. And Terrence Crawford does not have to fight at Cowboy Stadium. I just told the truth. You should be able to get 39,000 up in you should be able to get 50,000 if you got tickets for $35, $45. So I'm just saying, the whole top section was closed off. I was there. Don't get mad. Don't get mad because I'm speaking facts. So I'm just putting that out there because, like I said before, I broke down the fight. I put out a video, and this is what they do. I broke down the fight. I said that Ugas hurt Errol Spence several times in that fight, which he did. And people got upset and said I was a hater. Now, let's talk about the punch that he threw after the referee says break. It's almost similar to what happened with Floyd Mayweather and Victor Ortiz. Even though Joe Cortez said fight, Floyd did nothing wrong. I just watched that fight, but they only went in on Floyd because Floyd did that to a non-black fighter. And at the end of the day, you always supposed to protect yourself at all times. If you look at the fight in the 6th round, Errol Spence got hit with a short punch. Looked like it was a short right. That hurt, that stunned him, and then the other punch hit him, even though the referee did say break. But at the end of the day, he still was held up by the ropes. The referee still can count. He still can give a 10 count. And that's all I said. And of course, the Errol Spence code came on here crying. All I said was I seen some things that Terrence Crawford could exploit. And then it turns into you hate Errol Spence. You got something against Errol Spence. But yet I sat up there and spent $1,000 to go watch that fight damn near. So how am I against Errol Spence, and I sat up there and paid all that money to go see that fight in person with no press credentials? So can you dummies answer that question? Even though people said, man, you shouldn't even go. But I showed my all I'm saying is I'm going to critique Errol Spence the same way I critique Terrence Crawford. I seen some things that Errol Spence could exploit with Terrence Crawford. If Terrence Crawford doesn't try to find a way to adjust to Errol Spence's relentless pressure, Terrence Crawford could be in for trouble. I said that Errol Spence could stop Terrence Crawford, and I said that Terrence Crawford could stop Errol Spence. But the only thing they focus on is when I say that Terrence Crawford could possibly stop Errol Spence, and then I get called a hater. Like I said, this coach shit is just absurd. And like I said, I just want to say to the people that's listening, like I said, I'm gonna say this again. I don't give a damn about me falling out of favor with you. I don't give a damn, because at the end of the day, I'm just keeping it a buck. I've always been my own man. If you don't like it because I won't won't comply and follow the script that you want me to follow and be a nut hugger, not that's just too damn bad. Cause I'm gonna continue to say what I want to say and ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. Okay. Real oh yeah, except flag my videos. Cause that's another thing that the Spence fans do. They if I say anything negative about Spence, they flag my videos and then I have to appeal them and then they end up getting monetized. But like I said before, it's gonna be a great fight. And I'm just tired of people being made to feel guilty if they support Terrence Crawford. If you want to support Terrence Crawford, you go right ahead. And to the people that got a problem with it, fuck them. I don't know how many times I got to say this. I'm going to say what I want to say. And if you don't like my channel, you can unsubscribe to my channel. One thing I can say about me, I built my channel on my own. No endorsements, nobody asking me to make guest appearances, none of that stuff, which I don't need your guest appearances. I don't need your endorsements. You know what I'm saying? I did it my way. Yeah, Texas T, I already know these dudes. These dudes act like these dudes have like man, kind of weird. Hey, listen, dude. Kinahan is out of the picture. See, here you go with another excuse, Chris. I'm giving you too much attention, dude. I'm finna have somebody like block your ass. Kinahan is out of the picture. See, this is what I'm talking about. Do you guys want the fight to happen or not? Because it appears to me that you guys ain't that confident. Because, like I said, you guys, most of you Errol Spence cult followers didn't come crawling from under your rock until after the Ugas fight. How many times I gotta tell y'all that Bud ain't no damn Ugas? Ugas already had 4 losses. Now, if you want to try to play the opponent versus opponent game, well, we could do that too. Now, as far as you wasted your time saying, but Ugas beat Terrence Crawford in the amateurs, well, that's the amateurs. That's why they call it the amateurs, to get you prepped for the pros. You do anybody with common sense believe that Ugas would have beat Bud? Bud would have put Ugas on his ass and stopped him in 6 rounds. Ugas didn't even touch the canvas. See the difference between Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford has put everybody on their ass that he's fought since he's came to 147. I'm not worried about people, having a problem with what I'm saying, because I'm still gonna say it. They ain't no hate towards Errol Spence. People just critiquing. Why is it that if I say, well, Errol Spence could possibly lose to Terrence Crawford, I'm hating. But if I say, well, Terrence Crawford is gonna get beat by Errol Spence, then everybody love it. That's what I want to know. Help me figure that out. So, like I said before, Daniel Kinahan is out of the picture. Daniel Kinahan is a non-factor. MTK Global has shut down, period. So that fight gonna get made. The only thing that's stopping this fight is the only people that's gonna prevent that fight from happening is Showtime and possibly PBC. If they come with some ridiculous demands about 70-30 or 80-20 or 60-40 or something stupid like that, and Bud have to fight at Cowboy Stadium and all this kind of stuff. Look, Steven Espinosa is the one saying that Daniel Kinahan can't be involved. Bud is managed by Bomac. They can cut Kinahan out. Kinahan is out of the picture. Okay? He's done. He's done. So I don't want to hear these excuses, man. So save these damn excuses. I've been hearing this crap for 3 years. All I said was there was some inconsistency on stuff that Errol Spence said. He told Terrence Crawford to first go get a belt. Then he said said he'd fight him. Then he said, oh, well, I got to clean up my end of the street and all this kind of stuff. And we had to wait 3 additional years because of car accidents, eye injuries, and all that kind of stuff. And people keep saying he kept his word. Well, like I keep saying, what belt did Danny Garcia have? What belt did Mikey Garcia have? So that whole clean, like I said, Mikey Garcia was a damn featherweight. Okay. Who went up to welterweight? What was the purpose of that fight? So I'm just saying, you guys just get mad because, like I said, I won't comply. And I keep telling you that this fight is going to be more difficult than you think it's going to be for both fighters. It's a 50-50 fight. So that's all I'm saying. But anyway, got to get to work. Just wanted to put that out there. Cut the shit, please. Stop with this BS that people was against Errol Spence. Ain't nobody against no Errol Spence. I spent my money twice to come see Errol Spence fight in Dallas. But stop thinking that y'all can shame people into not supporting Terrence Crawford. You can't do that with me. I support both of them brothers. I ain't never got personal with Errol Spence. I ain't never said nothing outside of boxing. All I'm saying is I just didn't like the way he moved on certain things. And I didn't like the inconsistency of the fans. You told the man to fight Kell Brook. He fought. You told Bud to fight Kell Brook. He fought him. He stopped him. You told him to fight Sean Porter. He fought him. He stopped him. You said he needed to get a belt first before we could even start talking about a fight. He went and got it in Jeff Horn. And I'm just saying, this is just real talk. You ain't no big fish if you can't sell out. You know what I'm saying? If you can't sell out 100,000 seat football state, if you would have got 70,000 up in there, fine. But you couldn't even get 40 up in there. So that's all I'm saying. And I know about the inflated pay-per-view numbers and all that stuff. It ain't a hater. It's just called doing your research. Now I know it's a lot of people out there to try to paint this picture. You know what I'm saying? Try to paint this picture and make one dude look a certain way versus another dude, but you know who the main culprit is. And I just want to say, I don't give a damn about you niggas not liking me. I gives a fuck. So I just wanted you to understand that. I gives a fuck about y'all not liking me. So you can talk among each other and do your little secret other shit that you be doing. Cause like I said, I know everything. It always get back to me. One thing I can say, I'm solid. I'm solid. I'm just keeping it a buck. Anyway, you guys enjoy your day. Be back with more, but for real, stop the bullshit. I'm gonna keep debunking this shit. So what's the new angle you gonna use now? Oh yeah, I know the new angle that y'all using now. This thing with Terrence Crawford working with Snack. So if he wins the fight versus Errol Spence, y'all gonna try to say or insinuate that he's on PEDs. That's the new cap, everybody. Watch out for that. I already did a video talking about that. So that's finna be the new thing that they finna put out. So just be careful. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Devin Haney been with Snack for years. So how is Devin Haney clean, but Terrence Crawford isn't? Like I said, I always like expose these cornballs. And I'm gonna keep busting they mucking ass as long as they keep putting out bullshit and lying. But that's the new cap. That's finna be the new cap. That's finna be the new cap. Damn near a big percentage of boxers use Snack. So let me get this straight. Terrence Crawford is the only one that's not legit. I mean, Devin Haney been using Snack for years. And it ain't turned him into a devastating puncher. And I'm not dissing Devin Haney, but Devin Haney, like I said, I ain't seen you know what I'm saying. I ain't seen Devin Haney become this boom, you know what I'm saying. This unstoppable force. That I mean, come on, man, just cut the shit, man. It's for nutrition, endurance, and all that kind of stuff. That's all I'm saying. Now, Devin Haney, he uses snack, but he legit. But Terrence Crawford used it. He, trying to get an advantage. But those videos, like I said, gonna start popping up. I promise you that. And you know who gonna be the main ones trying to put that out. But I just want to let you guys know, don't fall for that bullshit because they full of shit. Anyway, I'm out.